So for me, unschooling is more like building up your own startup. Child being less competent does not mean child is less capable.
इंडियन पेरेंट्स हम लोग तो वी ट्राई टू कंट्रोल आवर किड्स, नहीं भाई तुम तो ऐसे ही करोगे।
पेरेंट्स को चाहिए क्या, कहाँ जाना है, क्यों रैट रेस में दौड़ रहे हैं, पर ये सारे सवाल आप तब पूछोगे जब आपको पता होगा कि आपको क्या चाहिए।
अब मैं तुझे बोर्डिंग स्कूल छोड़ के ही आऊँगा, मतलब ये धमकी ऑलमोस्ट मेजॉरिटी पेरेंट्स से आती ही है।
Who is the most happiest on this earth?
Kids.
Kids, right? So what we are doing, you understand this simple, okay? We are trying to replace our time with toys. That I want to have him a different years than mine. As I was listening, I think Sadhguru, he said, as a parents, all we are trying to teach our children is what hasn't worked for us.
डिड यू नो कि एक छोटे से बच्चे के पहले 2 साल में उसके ब्रेन में हर सेकंड 700 न्यू न्यूरल कनेक्शंस बनते हैं, और हम पेरेंट्स का फोकस होता है उन सब को एक ही टाइप के एजुकेशन सिस्टम में फिट करने पर, और इसी चीज़ की वजह से कभी कभी उनका नेचुरल जीनियस ग्रो होने से रुक जाता है। इसी सब्जेक्ट को लेकर वी हैव विद अस विश्रुति शाह टुडे, a woman who's empowered more than 10,000 parents across 26 countries. She is an advocate of conscious parenting and unschooling, a mom of two herself, and somebody who'll make you question that admission form you're stressing about. Is that actually what your child needs? So get ready, moms. This episode might change the way you see your child's future. विश्रुति, welcome to Moms Unmuted. Thank you so much. आपने अपने busy schedule में से हमारे लिए time निकाला.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting.
So for our audience, a brief introduction about yourself.
So I'm a conscious parenting educator. Along with that, I also empower parents in the journey of their unschooling if they are really exploring this path and they want to understand this on a deeper level. I also work as emotional intelligence educator with tweens and teens. So I hold classes for them, and I also have a social emotional intelligence program. So that's what I'm doing.
Conscious parenting and unschooling. I'm so excited to learn all this from you today. I hope my audience is similarly excited as I am.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Conscious parenting. जब Indian moms ये word सुनती है ना, so they feel कि this is some Western concept जो Indian joint families में बिल्कुल काम नहीं करेगा. Because in our Indian joint families, everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah.
So how do you explain conscious parenting to such parents?
So for me, the word conscious itself defines everything. It's more about, my words, my actions, my emotions, and my thoughts.
Yeah.
The day I take charge of all of these things, automatically other people's reactions, their blames, or their opinions, uh, rather than judging them, I start understanding them. And when I talk about conscious parenting, it's not about, you have to get people aligned. It's more about how aligned you are with your own self. So, a lot of times I hear this kind of stories that, my husband is not aligned, or, I want to practice something for my child, but my in-laws or my parents or the next generation is not really
For example,
understanding.
sugar हो
हाँ,
गया,
हाँ,
screen time हो
हर
गया.
चीज, yes, correct, right? So I always say this, it's not important for others to be on the same page if you exactly know what you are doing and why you are doing it. So what you are doing might be really clear, but if your why is not crystal clear, then a lot of times what you will feel is the approval of or the validation from the other people's side. And that's why I feel conscious parenting is something which is extremely crucial in today's times. And I also want to bring one very important aspect here is, see, you see television 20 years back and today, right?
Yeah.
You see mobiles like Nokia 1100 and
Yeah.
today, right? So when there is an upgradation in everything that we are doing and, living, why there is no upgradation in terms of methods and the way we raise our children or just nurture our child's journey? And we also have to understand when we are saying that, the older generation or somebody like husband coming from a very different background, when we are saying that they are not aligned, we are trying to say that we are very happy with Nokia 1100 and we don't want to upgrade. Because the world that was existing 20 years back and the world today are like, we really
Yeah.
need to have a reality check, right?
Exactly.
And let's say we want to learn about this parenting. Let's say, somebody might feel this is a new concept. I don't want to learn about this. Fair enough, you don't learn. But then you understand that how your parenting is getting influenced, it's always from the older generation. How you were parented, that's the first model for you to know how a parenting needs to be done, right? But that model was existing 25-year, 30-year back, right? Now, when you're implementing the same process in a complete different world, obviously it's not going to work.
Conscious parents, जैसे अगर कोई conscious parenting follow कर रहा है, so what are certain things that they do differently from normal parents?
Many things. I think the list is endless. But one of the major thing is taking accountability and responsibility of your own words, your own emotions, your actions, and your thoughts.
Okay.
So when you say, to the child that it's because of you I'm feeling angry, or you are not eating and that's why I get triggered. I think conscious parenting is all about the trigger is inside me. It's not about the child. It's not about the husband. It's not about the family members. The trigger is inside me. I always say this that the way you work hard to earn money, if you really want to experience the joy, fulfillment, and abundance in life, the real joys of life, you really have to work hard to build that. It's not given. Because the older generation has lived in a different kind of world and they have lived a very different kind of truths. But in our extremely busy and constantly rushy life, when we are global citizens, they were not.
Correct.
Like 2 days back, I was explaining my son that we used to compete on our school level. If I become the topper in school also, I used to feel wow. But in his case, let's say when he's interested into something, he's competing on a globally, like they are like, wait, how can I have a Guinness Book of World Record or whatever, this
Olympiads.
Olympiad, everything, nationally and internationally. And like, see, the scale that you guys are working on is like very different than ours.
Correct.
And that comes with its own pluses and minuses.
So as you said, कि we generally as parents act out of fear या expectations, तो जब बच्चा is going through a meltdown या he is misbehaving, तो क्या होता है ना, we generally explode या we feel very helpless. So how do we change this from reacting to responding in such, difficult parenting situations?
Okay, so this has two major elements. One is the emotional awareness, and second is the brain science, how we generally know. And third, very important aspect is communication, how you are communicating the same truth. Okay, and this might seem really difficult in the beginning to practice simply because we haven't seen this. So it's like Gyan dena is simple, like knowing is different than actually living what you already know. It's like reading a book and then implementing the same knowledge. So knowing is one part, but when you are implementing, you will go through a lot of struggle simply because of your wiring of 25, 30, 37 years, 35 years, whatever it is. And because you haven't been acknowledged when your emotions were there, right? When we were young, we heard like, पहले रोना बंद कर दो, इतनी छोटी सी बात पे इतना क्यों रो रहे हो? I remember this one example I give to all my community members again and again, how questioning mode I always had from my childhood, कि I was always told गुस्सा मत करो, गुस्सा बुरी चीज है. तुम्हें नहीं पता गुस्सा कितना डैमेजिंग है, ये है वो है. So I used to hear that, but at the same time I also used to see 70 or 90-year-old grandfather, like driving a car on the road on some third party getting angry. और गाली दे रहे बोल रहे, और मैं बोल रही हूँ कोई इनको नहीं बोल रहा है कि भाई गुस्सा मत करो, गुस्सा बुरी चीज है, ऐसा क्यों, right? So that's where I started understanding कुछ तो है जो गड़बड़ है. Like किसी को नहीं पता है कि इमोशनल रेगुलेशन होता कैसे. Even the 90-year-old, 70-year-old grandfather, grandmother doesn't know exactly. वो लोग आके सूद कर लेते हैं, हाँ अच्छा ठीक हो जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं है. But that is somewhere not really changing the emotions that I'm going through. And that's why if you want to shift from reaction to response, the first thing first is you really need to have a lot of emotional vocabulary. Second, invalidation of feelings just doesn't help. So अगर बच्चा बोल रहा है कि भाई I'm a worst person on this earth, and if you are trying to say नहीं नहीं आप तो बहुत अच्छे हो, then I'm sorry, that's not really going to help the child. वो शायद temporary fix कर ले, but then the child will end up believing कि me feeling worthless in this moment is not okay. So anytime I'm feeling worthless, I have to fix that emotion, and emotions cannot be fixed. So logical aspect of the brain and emotional aspect of the brain, which is part of the brain science itself, are two different things. So I personally feel anybody who is becoming a parent, no, they need to fundamentally go through, before even becoming a parent, basic psychology. And then the third aspect, what I was mentioning about communication, no, जैसे कि I hear this word like generalized thing. तुम हमेशा रोते रहते हो या हमेशा मुझे दिए, लाइक आई एम लाइक हमेशा क्या होता है, राइट? अगर ठीक है बच्चा पूरे दिन में 10 बार रो रहा है, बट देयर वुड बी वन टाइम व्हेन द चाइल्ड इज नॉट क्राइंग. नाउ व्हेन आई एम यूजिंग सर्टेन काइंड ऑफ वर्ड्स अगेन एंड अगेन ऑन रिपीट मोड, व्हाट इट इज डूइंग टू द चाइल्ड सबकॉन्शियसली, व्हिच इफ यू रिमेंबर इन योर चाइल्डहुड यू वुड आल्सो हैव फेल्ट द सेम, कि मैंने ट्राई किया भाई, आई ट्राइड staying calm in one situation, but then in other situation I again lost it, I started crying again. ठीक है? So what happens when you start using this kind of words, no, the child start feeling no matter what I do, my mother is never satisfied.
Yeah.
And these are very subconscious words that we use, okay? We are not like fully in the moment aware कि हम इस pattern से, इस belief system से बच्चे को address कर रहे हैं.
Correct.
And that's why when people say that there are any quick fixes, तो मैं बोलती हूँ भाई मेरे पास तो नहीं है, but there are a lot of things, different areas where you start working in, तो automatically awareness आता जाता है, and it's the practice that makes it very, very beautiful. So for us, it's more like auto mode now. We don't really have to pause, reflect, understand what are the needs and अच्छा feelings को कैसे, ऐसा नहीं होता, because the whole family is so aligned. So the day, let's say I have done my, like the day my cup is empty और मैं कुछ भी, let's say I'm blaming somebody and I'm not operating in the right frame of mind, तो like my son will come और वो बोलेगा मम्मा your cup is empty today, just go, आप कुछ कर लो, थोड़ा सेल्फ केयर कर लो, जो सेल्फ वर्क प्रैक्टिस करना है कर लो, बट यू कम बैक विद थोड़ा अच्छा आपका कप फुल करके आ जाओ. लाइक द अदर डे आई वाज टेलिंग समथिंग टू माय सन एंड आई यूज दिस वर्ड्स लाइक कि every time I have to say this. So my husband, like Sunny, right away said, Vishuti, every time? And I'm like, okay, sorry, I'm taking my word back. This moment you're doing this, okay? And so it's like, you're not only empowering yourself, but it becomes your family atmosphere. Yeah. And that's such a beautiful and conducive atmosphere. See, for the child also, this is a huge empowerment. क्योंकि वो कहीं पे बाहर जाता है और वो वापस आता है, तो he comes back with his own reflection कि mama, I was seeing that this person was operating from fear, but I have a lot of trust in the process, so I want to believe this. And mama, I did this because I was so scared of the other person's reaction कि मुझे लगा मैं आगे कुछ भी बोलूँगा ना तो वो और ज़्यादा blast करेंगे, and I was not ready to take it in that moment. You see what level of awareness the child is building inside him. Correct. Right? When somebody is throwing some garbage and pulling the child down, rather than thinking कि मैं गलत हूँ या मैं कम हूँ, the child is thinking, okay, this person is not emotionally regulated right now, and it's okay. I don't have to take it in.
So how do you make your kids emotionally aware about their feelings, like emotions? वो जो emotional regulation you're talking about, वो कैसे आएगा बच्चों में?
It's modeling the behavior, यार.
Okay.
There's absolutely no shortcut to this. If you think, see, I tell you this very simple thing that I heard 10 years back. When I started my journey in my son was in the womb and I was going to become a parent. Almost for 6 months, I kept asking myself only one question. कि ऐसा तो क्या करूँ कि लाइफ में जैसे मैं बड़ी हुई हूँ, उससे कुछ अलग करूँ बच्चे के साथ. And there was this very beautiful question that my friend had asked that, Shruti, what are your expectations from your child? And I kept asking myself because I had no those kind of कि मेरा बच्चा इंजीनियर बनेगा type of expectation. तो मैं सोचती थी कि क्या expectation हो सकती है. Then I came up with this very beautiful answer after almost 2-3 months of digging deeper into myself, that I want to have him a different fears than mine.
Different fears.
Fears than mine. मतलब उसके डर मेरे से अलग होने चाहिए. So, and why I put this expectation also for the child is because this led me to work harder on my own fears. मुझे पता होना चाहिए ना मैं कौन से fear से आ रही हूँ, तब जाके मैं उसको वो pass on नहीं करूँगी.
करेक्ट.
So basically, I feel it's the environment that we have built, and for that, first I got empowered. And second, very important thought that I had learned when my son was in the womb was I was listening, I think, Sadhguru, and he said a beautiful thing. He said, you know, as a parents, all we are trying to teach our children is what hasn't worked for us.
Hmm.
So we are broken adults, okay, not able to emotionally regulate ourselves. Getting angry and blaming the child because of you, I'm getting angry, not being aware that हमारे अंदर है जो भी है वो सब, ठीक है? Because very simple example, what is the highest, idea of success? To be happy, right? You see a 1-year-old. Who is the most happiest on this earth?
Kids.
Kids, right? But what we are trying to make them do is an all adultish ideas.
Yeah.
And we are converting all of them into, again, the broken adults. क्योंकि वो तो वैसे भी खुश है जिंदगी में, कुछ नहीं चाहिए उन्हें लाइफ से. आप उनको 1000 रुपए का टॉय दो, 10,000 का दो, कुछ नहीं है तो भी बहुत खुश है, right? So if happiness is something that is the goal of life, then what are we chasing? And why are we chasing that? सवाल कोई पूछता ही नहीं है.
सो
कुछ
से
भी
फॉर
बोलो
एग्जाम्पल किसी दिन ऐसा होता है, मैं जनरल एग्जाम्पल दे रही हूँ एज अ पेरेंट, जो कि बच्चा सुन नहीं रहा है और जो हम उसको बोल रहे हैं उसका ऑपोजिट ही कर रहा है, और पेरेंट उसको बोलता है अब मैं तुझे बोर्डिंग स्कूल छोड़ के ही आऊँगा. मतलब ये धमकी ऑलमोस्ट मेजॉरिटी पेरेंट्स से आती ही है. तो ऐसे सिचुएशंस में एज अ कॉन्शियस पेरेंट हम लोग को क्या करना चाहिए इंस्टेड ऑफ थ्रेटनिंग?
See, understand this truth of life, okay? Every decision of our life and everything that we do, either we are doing it out of fear or we are doing it with trust. And if we are kind of building child with fear, that's exactly what the child will grow up with. And then the whole idea of fear of failure, the whole idea of log kya kahenge, the whole idea of nobody understands me, all of this will remain in the child. And then it's a child's journey. I'm not saying that you are wrong or right, okay? There is no right and wrong in parenting. But then the child will go through the healing that I'm going through, let's say, right now. That's all. And the child will also have to choose. So, if you are threatening the child, please understand it is not helping in any way. ना ही आपको मदद हो रही ना बच्चे को हो रही. बच्चा any which ways नहीं सुनने वाला है. Why? Because there is absolutely no connection. See, just put yourself in your child's shoes. सोच लो कि मैं बच्चा हूँ, लाइक मैं सोचती हूँ कि मैं अभी बच्चा हूँ और मेरा बच्चा है, लाइक द अदर अडल्ट इज देयर.
मुझे ये सुन के डर लगेगा, मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए छोड़ दूंगी वो चीज़.
एग्जैक्टली, छोड़ दूंगी. एंड सेकंड, जस्ट थिंक, नो, विल यू से द सेम थिंग टू योर हस्बैंड? विल योर हस्बैंड से द सेम थिंग टू यू? कि अगर आप मुझे नहीं सुनोगे ना, इट डजंट वर्क दैट वे, राइट? लाइक वी डोंट टॉक टू अडल्ट्स लाइक दैट कि अगर तुमने मेरी बात नहीं सुनी ना तो मैं तुम्हें घर से बाहर निकाल दूंगी. I keep saying and repeating this to the whole world again and again. Okay, child being less competent does not mean child is less capable. Simply because your child is not able to understand the susu potty does not mean the child is not understanding. Okay, and more than our words, what matters is our energy, how we are operating, what kind of belief system we have. So if I'm operating from the space that ये बच्चा है और उसको मेरे जितना समझ नहीं आएगा, तो वो बच्चा ही रहेगा, because that's the belief I have. Right? But if I come from a space that maybe he's not competent right now, but he's capable. वो कर नहीं पाएगा टेक्निकली, पर वो समझ सब हर चीज रहा है. एंड दैट एवरी पेरेंट अग्रीज, राइट? इवन अ 1-year-old, व्हेन दे स्टार्ट टॉकिंग टू द चाइल्ड एंड दे स्टार्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग थिंग्स टू द चाइल्ड रिस्पॉन्ड्स. हाउ? बिकॉज दे आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग वर्ड्स, बट दे एग्जैक्टली नो एनर्जीज. करेक्ट, राइट? सो आई कॉल देम स्पिरिचुअल बीइंग्स.
इवन बहुत बार ऐसी चीजें होती है विच अभी एट दिस पॉइंट आई डू नॉट वांट टू शेयर विथ राहत, या मुझे उसको एक्सप्लेन नहीं करनी है. मैं उसको बोलती हूँ तो थोड़ी बड़ी हो जा फिर मैं तुझे समझाऊँ, पर मम्मा आप मुझे समझा के तो देखो, मैं अभी भी समझ जाऊंगी. शी इज लाइक दैट.
सो आई थिंक हमारा ग्राउंड रूल यही है घर का. हाउ वी आर ऑल्सो एबल टू डू अनस्कूलिंग. द बेस रूल इज सिंपल. देयर इज नो चाइल्ड इन द हाउस. Everybody is an adult, and we also have a child inside us. So every parent has a child inside us, and every child also has an understanding like an adult inside them. That's the basic belief system where I think we differ from everybody else.
Oh, okay.
So we don't operate only from that space कि बच्चा है उसको समझ नहीं आता, उसको सब समझ आता है,
समझ
ठीक है. हाँ, शायद अभी वो कर नहीं पाएगा, but that does not mean that the child is not understanding.
Right.
So ये ground rule है. So child is not treated in a child way.
Right.
And that is why there is no age when the child suddenly becomes responsible. That responsibility is something, no, वो देने से आती है. Let them fail. Let them go through the experiences of struggle. नहीं कर पा रहे हैं तो ठीक है, आप नहीं कर पा रहे. You have to come and ask me for the support. I am not a parent here.
Okay.
I am a co-passenger. And that's what everybody has said, okay? This is not my gyan that I'm giving. Like you read Khalil Gibran's, I don't know whether you have read the, oh my God, that's one of the most profound poem he wrote on children karke poem hai, where he says children only come through you. They are not coming because of you. So don't have that ego in your head that you know more than them. You just don't know. Chill. You are just a co-passenger. And I also remember being a Gujarati, I used to read Gunwant Shah a lot. And when in my teens, okay, imagine in my teens, I'm putting seeds of parenting in my head. So in my teens, I remember one of the article that I read, and in that he mentioned so beautifully that I see children as if I'm driving my car. My wife is next to me. I'm driving a car. ठीक है, हम लोग रोड ट्रिप पे जा रहे हैं. सडनली एक स्टॉप आता है, किसी ने ऐसे हाथ रोका, हम दरवाजा खोलते हैं, पीछे एक बच्चा, दो बच्चा, जितने हमें चाहिए वो बैठते हैं हमारी गाड़ी में, हम लोग मजे करे जा रहे हैं. And then at one point of time they'll say, now I want to walk out of your car, and I'll open the door and they'll walk out. We are just co-passengers. तो वो co-passenger है.
ये मेरे जैसे इंडियन पेरेंट्स हम लोग तो we
हाँ,
try to control our kids. नहीं भाई तुम तो ऐसे ही करोगे.
See, I tell you, this used to work. Why? One of the major logic is because at that time there was no world exposure.
So विश्रुति, मैं आपको 3 situations देती हूँ जिसमें normal parents किस तरीके से behave करते हैं. You tell me how will you, you know, deal with those situations, parenting situations. ठीक है. So for example, first situation जहाँ बच्चा बिल्कुल नहीं खा रहा है, नहीं सुन रहा है, नहीं खाना, मुझे खाना नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे जनरली थोड़ी देर टीवी दिखा दी, खाना खिला दिया कि खाना तो एटलीस्ट गया उसके पेट में.
So screen while eating is please complete no. उस पे मैं जा ही नहीं रही हूँ, लेकिन वो complete no है. Just get that very very clear. And second important thing, I would ask what I want for the child, at least to my own self. Do I want her to follow because I want her to eat, or do I want her to follow her own hunger?
Because ऐसा हो जाता है ना कि अभी लंच टाइम है, सब खाना खा रहे हैं, तो आपको भी खाना है.
So simple boundaries, simple say कि अभी खाना सीधा 5 बजे मिलेगा. If you are not eating right now, no problem if you don't want to eat. But in between you may not get food. अगर खाना है, अगर आपको बहुत भूख लगती है, तो you can pick up a fruit and eat for your own self. But we may not be able to serve you. Right? So boundaries, that is responsibility. वो नहीं खा रहा है बच्चा तो ठीक है. But that doesn't mean that you are available all the time. Right? But at the same time, for the child to have that freedom कि मुझे भूख लगे तब मैं खाऊं, वो भी जरूरी है. पर वो freedom responsibility के बगैर नहीं आएगी. So you put your boundaries very very crystal clear, and at the same time you respect your child's autonomy. That okay, the child is not feeling like eating right now, and that's okay. पर 5 बजे फिर खाना मिलेगा. Something like that, you need to check where you are available.
जैसे सेकेंड सिचुएशन ऐसी होती है, बच्चा टैंट्रम थ्रो कर रहा है कि नहीं, मतलब मुझे तो ये चीज़ चाहिए ही चाहिए, रो रहा है, कंटिन्यूअसली रो रहा है, मुझे काम नहीं करने दे रहा है, मुझे आज ये लेके ही दो, मुझे तो आज ये बुक चाहिए या मुझे ये गेम चाहिए चाहिए चाहिए. मतलब पेरेंट इरिटेट होके फाइनली बोलते हैं हाँ ठीक है, मैं ऑर्डर कर देता हूँ या मैं तुझे ले देता हूँ.
See, for me, this scenario is not about a game or a thing that the child wants. It's about an unmet need. Okay, and we also need to understand what you are seeking for yourself is also power, control over your own life. That's the exact thing what the child is also seeking, right? So till the time emotionally child is not validated and the parent is not aware of what is the need, real need of the child. The need is not at all.
There is no need at all. बस वो जिद है.
हाँ, so जिद in
उसने एक YouTube वीडियो पे देख लिया, मुझे ये चीज पसंद आ गई है.
Correct. So now we need to go, decode. अभी मुझे superficially in terms of behavior ये दिख रहा है that child is demanding one toy. पर उसका deeper need क्या है? He wants to feel in charge of his own life and his own choices. उसकी ज़िंदगी में क्या चीज़ें उसको चाहिए, क्या नहीं चाहिए, ये उसको डिसाइड करना है. So the more validation you give to the child and you tell the child that yes, I can see you really need it. What you like about the toy. मैं उसके साथ कनेक्शन बिल्ड करूँ ना, करेक्शन करने से पहले, वो तो होता रहेगा लाइफ में, पर उसको तो पहले फील होने दो कि हाँ, माई मॉम इज देयर, हु इज फॉर होम माई नीड्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट.
एंड मैं थर्ड सिचुएशन देती हूँ. जैसे ऐसे हो गया कि हम बच्चे को क्लास से या स्कूल से कहीं से भी लेने गए हैं एंड हम लोग, मैं कार में बैठ गई हूँ फॉर एग्जांपल, बच्चे को बोल रही हूँ बैठ जा, कार में बैठ जा, बट नहीं, वो पीछे कुछ कर रही है, खेल रही है. बैठ जा 4 बार बोल दिया एंड आई सी अ कार और समथिंग कमिंग फ्रॉम बिहाइंड. मेरा हार्ट पाउंड कर रहा है, मैं तुरंत भागी पीछे एंड मैंने उसको पकड़ा. वो कार पास हुई, बट जो गुस्सा आया एंड आई हिट हर. तो ऐसी सिचुएशन में आप क्या करोगे?
So when it's road kind of a situation, when the life is on stake, nothing doing. You have to sit in the car, mean you have to sit in the car. But I also want to give you a disclaimer here. The child will understand the power of your boundaries and will respect your boundaries only when the child is emotionally feeling safe with you. The child has a trust in you कि मम्मी हर चीज़ में कंट्रोल नहीं करती, पर अगर कुछ चीज़ें हैं जिसमें इट्स नॉन नेगोशिएबल, when mama is saying this, I have to obey simply because it's about my life. So I always say there are times when you have to say no means no because it's a life threatening situation. You can't वहाँ पे नहीं अच्छा बच्चे को एक्सप्लोर करना है रोड पे करना है. That's not how it works, right? It's simple. So situations like that requires your firm no. अभी बैठो means बैठो. But the effectiveness of that no will only work when the child knows that I'm not listening no again and again on a regular basis for anything and everything.
Okay.
Right? So that again has a very strong connection with how emotionally they feel safe and how much trust they have in their parents.
So for those who are listening to this term for the first time, unschooling, what is unschooling?
So unschooling, I put it like that it's not about whether you are going to school or not going to school. It's more about unschooling ourselves from the schooled thoughts that the society or parents or relatives or people around has given you for all these years.
Oh.
Tomorrow, if my child says that I want to go to school, the discussion will start from there and we'll understand the needs. What are the needs? Is really school fulfilling those needs? If the child is saying, I don't want to go to school, let's understand what are the needs. What is it that's not working out?
Right.
And seeing school just as another option. It's very simple. अभी क्या है मैं सिग्नल पे खड़ी हूँ सब भाग रहे हैं everybody is running and I was like सब भाग रहे हैं I'm the only one who is not running. Is there something wrong with me, right? You start questioning yourself.
Exactly.
When I sat with my own self and when I started digging deeper, I realized किस रेस में भाग रहे? What is the destination of life? Tell me.
Success,
What is
achievement,
success? What is
money.
success? हाँ. So see again, how much money is enough? Nobody knows.
Nobody.
What is success according to you? Nobody knows. Achievement. What is achievement according to you? Nobody knows. Now, this all terms that we are using on a day-to-day basis are so relative.
Yeah.
For somebody, 500 crores is enough. For somebody, 500 rupees might be enough. For somebody, maybe 50,000 is enough.
Yeah.
And for somebody, maybe 50,000 crore is still not enough. तो कहाँ से ये सारे सेटअप्स, ये रेफरेंस पॉइंट कहाँ से आए? इट केम फ्रॉम द अदर पीपल्स लाइफ.
फिर जैसे हम लोग जैसे अनस्कूलिंग वर्ड सुनते हैं ना, तो वी फील अनस्कूलिंग मतलब स्कूल नहीं भेजना बच्चों को.
Technically, the word says that only, but we have grown from that space. So when we started unschooling, we had that idea that okay, school is not designed technically to accommodate every different kind of children, and the way education system works.
So your elder one is almost 10, right?
हाँ.
So वो स्कूल जाता है?
नहीं
जाता है.
He has never been to school.
अच्छा, so what point did you decide कि मुझे अपने बच्चे को स्कूल नहीं भेजना है?
Again, see, we don't come from the space कि जहाँ पे मैं सोचती हूँ कि मैं मेरे बच्चे के लिए डिसाइड करूँगी. It's more like we
बिकॉज दे वर स्मॉल, तो वो लोग तो अपने लिए
हाँ,
डिसाइड नहीं कर
so हाँ,
सकते.
so see, let's say initial 3-4 years, I am
हाँ.
not a person who believes a lot in detaching your child physically from you,
Hmm.
because there is a sense of security that children get in the home atmosphere, and that's the reason. If you know the best education system in the world, which is Finland, Finland clearly says that, you know, please don't send your children to school before age 7,
7.
because initial years when the brain is developing, all the survival brain is looking for is sense of safety.
Hmm.
Now imagine if you go to a new office, पहले महीने कैसा लगेगा, नए लोग
Yeah.
हैं, how will you feel?
Yeah.
Right? Of course the safety factor is missing there.
Correct.
And then again in the rush mode of this life, parents want to introduce lot of concepts and learning in very early age. तो वो लोग सोचते हैं प्री स्कूल भेज दो, ये भेज दो, वो भेज दो.
हाँ.
So we have questioned all of these things. It's not that we are against anything, but we have questioned कि ज़रूरत क्या है उसकी अभी. I think very beautifully, all the children that I have come across in our unschooling journey, I've met so many unschoolers. Okay, some of them have never even given 10th, 12th and all, and they have set up their own business, and those amazing children.
So Vishruti, can you take us through your unschooling journey? As you said, your elder one is almost 10 years old अभी. So आपने कैसे unschooling start किया, and what has your journey been? पूरा process.
So I think it all started with questioning. I personally feel from childhood only I had million questions in mind about everything and anything. So I feel personally I'm a very curious person. So I when I conceived, I had these two major questions in my life. One, I was throughout my life in my schooling and all, I was ranker kind of a person. So 93, you know, like 92% and all that. And science student, ended up with architecture. While doing architecture, explored radio. Then radio is something that felt like more calling. So for more than a decade, I worked in radio. So I kept asking myself that all the things that I studied in my school, why do I don't remember it now? Right.
Big
Because
question.
yeah, so because I was very good with studies and all, so integration, derivation, all the math, science concepts, everything I used to do very well. So if I have been able to perform in my school, or let's say in my exams, I should be remembering it right now, correct?
correct.
But I was not able to. And second very important aspect was I was not able to connect those piece of information with the real life. So I didn't know any part of implementation with the same theories that I knew.
Okay.
So that was one question that I had, that why it is this way. Second question that I had was because at that time I was working with radio when my son was in the womb. I used to work with a lot of interns. So I was interacting with them, and every time that I meet anybody, I always ask that person, okay, what is it that you really love about life? You know, what is it that you really love doing? Because I'm a very passionate person.
Yeah.
If I do something, I do it with like, you know, a lot of passion. So I said, what is your passion? And most of the children would come, oh yeah, the, you know, CA is happening. Abhi sab ye kar rahe hai, to ye kar lenge. And I'm like, I'm not asking what's the trend right now. I'm asking what you love doing. And most of them had no answer. And that's where I started questioning ki, you know, if you see a 2-year-old child, they are so crystal clear. I want to do drawing, but I don't want to build this. Or I want to build this, but I'm not interested in drawing. I don't want to explore this. So I'm like, you know, when I see 2-year-old child, they are so curious about life. They want to experiment everything. They are crystal clear about what they want to do, what they don't want to do. What happens in this 14, 15 years, that when the child is reaching to college, suddenly they are saying, ye trend chal raha hai, to ye karenge. So there is something definitely missing in this years. Jo ye pura, you just imagine it like a cord. There is a cord, no?
Yeah.
With your hobbies or passion and everything that is connected with you. But something happens in this process कि ये cord cut हो जा रहा है. अभी वो क्या है that I didn't know. So I started when my son was in the womb with the parenting courses, because I had this question that how do I parent him differently. So from there I started realizing, okay, you know, every child is born intelligent, every child is extremely curious, and all we have to do is nurture their curiosity. And one course after another course after another, and I used to travel a lot because of the courses, because in my city there were no lot of exposures. And I was also, because in a very questioning mode, you know, not everybody was able to answer my questions. So they would send me to other things. They would send me that. That's how I started, you know, my journey. And then I ended up with this beautiful community who I feel is at the core of my philosophy also, which is Arohi Open Learning. And there, my gurus like completely shifted the way I look at childhood and children. And the kind of insights that we discussed and the way I opened my doors and windows of the school thoughts that I was coming with were phenomenal.
Wow.
And that was a community of open learners, like unschoolers. So there I started meeting a lot of unschooling families, and I used to travel there because it was in South and I'm from Gujarat. So I remember my son is like 1 year, 1.5 year, and I used to travel 36 hours in a train
Oh
just to
my God.
reach there, along with him. But I feel now I was very hungry. I was so determined that, if something is not working out in favor of a child, I would definitely don't want to do it. But at the same time, I need to know what is the alternative,
Yeah.
right? So if I'm not sending my child to school, then how other people who have already walked on this path have walked on this path.
Exactly.
So then I started meeting a lot of unschooling families, and then I think COVID also hit. In that also, when my son was, I think 3.5 or something, a lot of unschooling family meetups used to happen online. So I used to listen to their stories. Then I started calling them up and doing more courses to understand the psychology and all of those aspects, but at the same time also empowering myself with the right set of reference points, as I mentioned, that I wanted to see how do they live. Because I'm sure everybody goes through failure. Everybody goes through those phases where things are not working out. How do they deal with it? And one of the child in that journey also shared very beautiful sharing that opened more doors and windows. So that girl was an open learner, like unschooler up to age 7, 8. And then suddenly she said that because open learning for us is not about child having a freedom of what the child wants to do. No, it's more like you become accountable and responsible for your own interest areas, your own projects. So it's a responsibility, more of a responsibility and less of a freedom.
Okay.
Both of these things come hand in hand. And this girl was sharing that, I don't want to think what I really want to do. I don't want to, because we asked this question, what is it that really interests you? What do you want to do? Which kind of projects? You have to think for yourself. That's how you raise a thinker, right? But then that girl was crystal clear that I don't want to do this thinking part. It's very tiring. So then she said, I want to go to school. And there were 3-4 months of discussion that happened with the parent and the child, because parents were fully aligned with this. Okay, I don't want to send my daughter to school. But the daughter said that, no, I don't want to do this. I want to wear the school uniform. I want to get the bag and I want to go. And then eventually, like, parents said, okay, fine, this is what you feel like doing. Let's go ahead. And she joined the school. And she had some 3-4 options, and they said, okay, she already knows so much, so she can right away join 3rd standard or something. Aisa kuch to tha, some age. And she joined the school, and after 6 months, she felt, okay, I'm not enjoying the school much. She left the school. You see? So that's where a lot of doors and windows open, that you understand all of these are just choices.
Yeah.
When you want to do something, you figure a way out. If you want to go back to system, you will find a school who will accept your, and see, it's when you are also in this unschooling path, as you're responsible for your own projects and interest and everything that you are building up, you build your portfolios.
Correct.
So from day one, like if you see our life also, there is a huge level of documentation that we have done of our son's journey. And that documentation is a reminder for us that the child is constantly learning and doing so much. I still don't know how my son learned reading. I still don't know how he calculates. But he's doing all of those things phenomenally well.
So what was your alternative? जैसे बहुत सारी moms हैं जो सोचती भी होंगी अगर कि unschooling हम लोग करें या school नहीं भेजे बच्चे को. So will my child be able to read or learn that basic math? वो कैसे करेंगे?
So I will tell you what our approach has been, but there are 1 million approaches. So when I also have my own community where, I am nurturing, or let's say facilitating parents, I keep saying one thing: you have to come clear with your own needs. So you need to know what you can bring on table as a parent for your child. Okay. So first get crystal clear about आपको फंडामेंटली क्या चाहिए. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पेरेंट्स हु से नहीं मुझे मैथ साइंस तो चाहिए, तो मैंने बोलती हूँ वो भी ठीक है. तो मैथ साइंस नाउ यू आर सेइंग कि मुझे मैथ साइंस ट्रेडिशनल वे में ही सिखाना है, तो ठीक है. सी It's like a constraint. We
Hmm.
all live with a constraint in our life. So bring that constraint for a child and say, this is my need. मुझे चाहिए कि मैथ साइंस आपको करना है, बाकी सारी चीज आप अपने इंटरेस्ट एरिया के हिसाब से कर लो.
Hmm.
In my case, because I come from already a pretty unconventional
Hmm.
background, for me those constraints were not there. I never, as I said, no, when my son was also in the womb, the idea only was not there कि मुझे मेरे बच्चे को कुछ सिखाना है. For me, unschooling is more like building up your own startup.
Hmm.
The way, you know, you get invested in your startup in the initial time, you really have to build this system in your house. So unschooling is not like, again, for me, this might be a very different idea for different families. This is a very customized thing, I feel. But for me, it's more like creating your own structure.
Hmm.
Like, you know, I asked you a
Yeah.
question, no, कि पेरेंट्स को चाहिए क्या, कहाँ
Yeah.
जाना है,
Correct.
क्यों रैट रेस में दौड़ रहे हैं. पर ये सारे सवाल आप तब पूछोगे जब आपको पता होगा कि आपको क्या चाहिए.
Hmm.
तो वो आपको क्या चाहिए, आई पर्सनली फील शुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग. लाइक एट द एज ऑफ 30 सडनली इफ समबडी विल आस्क मी क्या चाहिए, तो मैं सोचूंगी कहाँ से आ रही हूँ पहले तो.
Yeah.
और इतना बड़ा बैगेज होगा ऑफ having no clarity about lot of things in life.
Hmm.
So I feel we begin from age
So-
0.
Correct. So you created your own structure for your child कि मुझे उसको ये subject इस वक्त पढ़ाना है.
नहीं, I don't teach. So
No.
in our, I'll also explain the difference between homeschooling and unschooling. So
Okay.
again, these are like lot of terms that people have given, and as I say, it's a very customized thing. So people use different terms in their own way, but this is how I have understood and perceived. So homeschooling, unschooling, world schooling, road schooling, travel schooling, lot of things people name it. Okay. What I have understood is homeschooling is more like when you are not happy with the system and then you are saying, okay, let me teach my child home.
Correct.
So a lot of parents have come across who have said that no, मुझे तो subjects चाहिए. So they call tutor home और बच्चा वहाँ पे पढ़ता है. Rest of the time the child is exploring their interest area. बहुत सारे लोगों के केस में ऐसा भी होता है कि you know parent पढ़ा रहे हैं, like कुछ
हाँ.
subjects वो पढ़ाते हैं ऐसा. In our case, how unschooling is different from homeschooling is unschooling does not have a curriculum.
Hmm.
It's an interest-based education.
Okay.
So there are a lot of projects. And what I understood is the whole idea of learning itself is very distorted in education system. See, we don't learn in subjects. Understand? Okay, and that is why it's very fragmented idea. And the fragmentation of education system also has happened with a reason.
Hmm.
Because the adult wanted to assess what the child has learned.
Right.
They had their needs. But that's not how learning happens. Learning is a very, very organic and complex process.
Correct.
And that is why every child's brain is different. Every child is learning different things at a different pace, different way. And that is why when I saw learning itself as, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 सिखाना है तो इसी तरीके से जा सकते हैं. ABCD सिखाना है, phonics ही ले सकते हैं, ऐसा. That's not how learning happens. Every child receives learning in a beautifully different way and the whole world become a classroom.
Okay.
So for us, we don't teach.
Okay.
But we have tried that also. Like initially the son was 4 or something and I still remember my husband tried, okay, chalo isko math sikhate hain. And he's set and the child is like, he's looking here and there and my husband is feeling why he's not paying attention. But then we realized, okay, we are trying to feed him something that he's not hungry about, right?
Yeah.
So then we started building more experiences for him. So how our unschooling journey happens is, we take them to the real world.
Achha.
So his major calculation has happened in the provision stores. Because everything that he needs, he has to go and buy for himself from age 2. So he will go, he will calculate, I'll give him 50 rupees. So पहले तो ऐसे ही आ गया. फिर मैंने बोला change कहाँ है? So he's like, हाँ? Go and get a change. So he still
Yeah.
he didn't understand what the change really means.
Yeah.
उसको समझ नहीं आया. But then because he is leading the life, you see,
Yeah.
responsibility, freedom comes hand in hand. तो वो वापस गया. फिर अंकल के सामने ऐसे देखा. अंकल ने बोला हाँ रुको देता हूँ. फिर वापस कुछ पैसे दिए. Now he's structuring his learning.
Correct.
उसके concepts वो खुद build कर रहा है. I do not have to get into his head and उसको पूरा distort करके मैं उसको analyze करके सोचूं उसने कैसे किया. वो how part matter ही नहीं करता हमारी journey में. So in our case, everything from calculation to subtraction to addition to whatever reading, and today he reads, oh my god. He can read definitely 5 to 7 books a day.
Wow.
Harry Potter and everything. You name the author and he's done with it at the age of 8 and all, okay?
My
He's a
God.
crazy reader. And sometimes you have to pull him back. मतलब ये family time चल रहा है, खेलो हमारे साथ, क्या book के साथ हो ऐसा.
Wow.
So, but we still don't know how he learned reading. So we don't kind of fragment the whole process of learning. We let it be extremely natural and organic.
Correct.
But this all is possible when we have a deep trust in the child.
And how does a day in your child's life looks like? क्योंकि generally कैसे होता है ना कि अगर बच्चा स्कूल जा रहा है, classes जा रहा है, there's a schedule that he
Schedule is something that is very dynamic.
Hmm.
So it changes from phase to phase.
right.
So when he was in the Lego mode, he had more of his time with Legos. Now he's writing his book.
Hmm.
So he spends some time on the project. So he designs his schedule and all. And that's
Okay.
also very push and pull and all of those things happen.
Yeah.
He goes for tennis and then he also joined music in between. But then, so we design the day or a week together.
Hmm.
So planning is something that we do together, and then the implementation part comes under him now. But initially, it used to be a lot of things where I was fully involved in the process.
एंड एज अ पेरेंट जैसे हम लोग जब स्कूल में भेजते हैं बच्चों को तो वी आर जस्ट अ फैसिलिटेटर आई फील सारा पढ़ाना वो सारा जो काम है वो टीचर्स कर लेते हैं सो व्हाट इज अ पेरेंट्स रोल व्हेन वी आर अनस्कूलिंग द किड
Two things comes under our area as a parent, me and my husband together. One is the exposure. So when people say that the child will, how the child will become, real world ready, I say it's exactly opposite. The child is from day one interacting with the real world. We bring lot of exposure in a child's life. We are constantly, every single day evenings, we are, going out, all the exhibitions, all the, tech fair, anything happening in the city will become its exposure.
Right.
Travel is one of the most beautiful way where children learn so much. They understand cultures and a lot of things,
Absolutely.
languages. They
The
adapt
best
like
way of learning.
Yeah. So exposure comes under our area, and second is resources.
Okay.
So let's say when my child was too much interested into robotics and all, I bring those resources home so that he can build that, right? If the child is interested in painting, it comes under your area where you can build those resources for the child.
Right.
So these two things we take care of. Rest of the learning thing and all.
But for the moms or the parents who are listening to this and both are working एंड वो लोग इतना टाइम नहीं दे पाएंगे दे फील कि हम इतना एक्सपोजर भी नहीं दे सकते हमारे पास इतना टाइम ही नहीं है कि हम उसको ट्रैवल भी कराएं या हम उसको प्रोजेक्ट्स कराएं या देन व्हाट
I always begin with the one question. Just ask yourself, what do you want? Simple.
इट्स अ डिलेमा मतलब अपना काम छोड़ के
हाँ, so-
यू हैव टू गिव दैट टाइम टू द किड
So initially, as I said, when you are building up, let's say you are an entrepreneur, right? You are building up your system. So you have to give time, right? Because
you
you're
have
not
to
hiring.
be very clear कि नहीं मुझे बच्चे
Ask
लिए ये
yourself,
चाहिए
what do you want? Simple. You want your career? Go ahead. That's a beautiful choice. If you want this for your child, then go ahead. That's a beautiful choice. All of it are just choices.
God.
And this one question I keep repeating, even in my community, I keep asking everybody. Every time that you're feeling, I want to do this or ye nahi ho raha hai, wo nahi ho raha hai, just go ahead and ask yourself, what do you want? What is in your priority? Your priority decides your next path.
Right.
Because when you are willing to do something, automatically the paths open.
Right. एंड जैसे आपने रिसोर्सेज की बात की सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द फाइनेंशियल पार्ट ऑफ कोर्स प्राइवेट स्कूल्स तो इतने एक्सपेंसिव है ही सो क्या रिसोर्सेज जो हम अनस्कूलिंग में भी यूज़ करते हैं आर दे इक्वली एक्सपेंसिव उतना ही फाइनेंस जाता है
For us, that hasn't been true. But I wouldn't say that's exactly how for everybody. So again, it's a very, very dynamic and relative term, like
it's subjective.
very subjective. But what I have learned, after all this 10 years of journey is we really have to do very less. I keep saying this to parents. If you want to have more in your child, then do less and bring less. Because the more constrained children have, the more creative they become. Like simple example, we can go back to our childhood. When we had limited toys, we learned so many things, no?
Yeah.
जो है उसमें से कितना बना लेते थे. But now I think it's a problem of plenty. हर
Absolutely.
चीज इतनी अबंडेंस में है, बच्चा कंफ्यूज हो जाता है, एंड देन पेरेंट्स कम एंड कंप्लेन, मेरा बच्चा तो एक चीज पे टिकता ही नहीं है,
वो तो है
10 मिनट से ज्यादा एक टॉय खेलता ही नहीं है. तो आई एम लाइक
ये हर घर की कहानी.
क्या मतलब, मैं सोचती हूँ क्यों कर रहे हैं यार.
Yeah,
So what we are doing, you understand this simple,
Yeah.
okay? We are trying to replace our time with toys,
correct.
but that's not helping the child.
सो अगर बच्चे स्कूल नहीं जा रहे हैं तो हाउ अबाउट सोशलाइजिंग, यू नो, जब हम स्कूल जाते हैं तो वी मीट सो मैनी पीपल, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ पीपल, अलग अलग टाइप के लोग मिलते हैं, उनके साथ डील करना सीखते हैं. सो हाउ डू दे लर्न ऑल दिस?
So when I'm saying that we have questioned every idea on this earth, like, you know, if somebody will say my child is not disciplined, I'll question what is discipline for you.
Yeah.
So when somebody will say what, you know, how the child socialize, I would say what is socializing for you. Okay. And I personally feel that school is kind of a secluded space. The child is only mingling with, let's say, those 200 people.
Yeah, but 200 people,
Yeah,
some
but
of them are
here-
very good to you, some of them are bullies,
Correct.
आपको bully
But
करेंगे.
here, the child is constantly interacting with the world. So every, you know, relative space or everywhere we are traveling or every person that we are meeting is also building a connection with the child. Because child is constantly interacting with the real world. Also, the whole idea of age, same age group, peer, and all of those is questioned here. Now, you know, this Finland and everybody is coming up with this idea of, you know, having mixed age groups. Why? Because there are lot of different dynamics that plays a role when child is interacting with different age groups.
Right.
So in unschooling, child is friends with 14-year also and 4-year also. So I see it as like the whole world is there to socialize with the child. And there is a huge role of community that lot of people do not understand. But I have always said this, I've always been in a favor of community. And that's why I keep building one because it takes a village to raise a child. It's as simple as that.
Absolutely.
And when I personally feel school is like more limiting in this way, but the more exposure we give children in terms of their experiences with the world, and we have a community where they are constantly interacting and learning from each other, different age groups and exploring and everything. I don't think this whole question of socializing really comes in our journey picture, at least.
So कभी भी अपनी इस journey में, your journey of 10 years, I think, have you ever felt that guilt या ऐसे कभी lowest feel हुआ है कि no, I'm not doing right या I'm
बहुत
not
बार so many times. See, guilt तो नहीं होता, but then fear jumps in lot of times. And those are like one of the major thing that you keep feeling in this journey, no, is that my child is not doing anything. और मैं इनफ नहीं कर रही हूँ ऐसा.
क्योंकि दूसरों के बच्चों को देख के कि वो ये भी कर रहा है, ये भी कर रहा है, माय चाइल्ड इज नॉट लर्निंग ऑल दिस.
नहीं, वो
तो कभी
कंपैरिजन मोड नहीं रहता है, बिकॉज वी आर वेरी कॉन्शियस दैट वी डू नॉट कंपेयर आवर लाइव्स विद एनीबडी एल्स एंड सिमिलरली चाइल्ड विद एनी अदर चाइल्ड. But you know, when he is not passionately working for his project or something like that, it kind of triggers me because I come from a very different set of mindset and ideologies, and my husband is there then to rescue the whole scene.
Situation.
So he would come and ask, Vishruti, what is the hurry?
Amazing.
कहाँ पहुँचना है और क्यों कर रहे हैं ऐसा? We are doing all of these things so that we can have the real joys of life every single day, every single minute.
Wow.
At the cost of that joy, what are you going to achieve? वो एक project नहीं कर लिया तो क्या लुट जाएगा यार? क्यों कर रही हो? And those reminders are so beautiful from the family itself. वो सारा फिर, you know, वो ease कर लेता है. हाँ, हाँ.
कि चलो ठीक है.
And also a lot of documentation helps because one thing that I kept learning in my unschooling journey was that if I document it well, every time that I feel, oh, he's not doing it, if you just go and scroll through that, no, we realize, oh my God, he has done so much. I have done so much.
Yeah.
And
We've come so far.
Yeah, we've come so far. So maybe nobody will come to us and validate that, but फिर आपको वो चाहिए भी नहीं, because your family becomes the space that holds space for you, and second, they are the reminders.
Right.
Sometimes
And one last question. So जो parents सोच रहे हैं, might be thinking of unschooling, but still have that one doubt. उनके लिए that first step that they should take towards this journey.
Action. Just do it. Nobody has learned without doing it. Understand. The information might just make you feel great about yourself because you'll feel you have the knowledge. But unless you will do it, you will never know exactly what is working out and what is not working out for you.
Beautiful.
And this is not a path where, copy pasting will help. Because every parent is different, every father is different, every mother is different, every child is different. And the dynamic between two parents are also very different in every house.
Yeah.
And needs of the parents and needs of the child, it's so different. तो जब मैं बोलती हूँ कि जब किसी एक सिस्टम को तुम बोरो नहीं कर रहे हो, तो फिर क्यों ट्रेडिशनल सिस्टम के साथ हुक्ड ऑन होके किसी की भी जिंदगी को बोरो करो. So I keep telling my community members also कि भाई, you don't have to like fancy our journey.
Yeah.
You build your own. Stick to your own truth. Find your own truth.
So beautifully said.
So
Amazing. Amazing. I'm so inspired. मैं कल जाके ये डिस्कस ना करने बैठूं, but I'm also going to do this. So yeah, so I have a final round of rapid fire for you, जहाँ पर I'm going to give you some common parent dilemmas and I want to see your gut reactions.
Sure.
Yeah. My 4-year-old refuses to sit for online classes. Quick solution.
I'll ask myself why I want him to sit.
वो नहीं बैठेगा. Best age to transition from traditional school to unschooling.
Age 0.
One book every conscious parent must read.
Between parent and child.
Biggest red flag in traditional education today.
Many, but one of is comparison and no collaboration.
How to handle a child's tantrum consciously in public.
Ask yourself, what are you feeling? See what your child is feeling. Detach your feelings from your own self. Stay in tune with your child's feeling. Validate, and then things will settle.
Screen time limit for different ages. Your recommendation.
Ask the child and see what works best for you.
Most overrated parenting trend right now.
Gentle parenting itself. I feel
Hi.
all the gentle parenting are slowly getting converted into permissive parenting. It's becoming
Yeah.
child-led parenting.
Exactly.
वो नहीं करना है यार. It has to be a balance between these two.
Absolutely.
Parents' needs are also important as well as the child's needs. तो बीच में आओ कहीं पे.
Gentle parents, please ये सुन लो. मैं सच में वो gentle parenting के reels देख देख के ऐसे सोचती हूँ क्या हो रहा है. One thing schools do that you wish parents would stop doing at home.
Hitting.
Schools.
हाँ, बहुत सारे अभी भी चल रहा है ट्रेडिशनल. मतलब वो तो बंद ही कर दो. मैं शाउटिंग येलिंग तो जा ही नहीं रही हूँ. पर प्लीज फिजिकल हिटिंग, आई मीन the damage is huge.
How to know if unschooling is working?
If you are able to stay more present, if you feel spiritually more aligned, and if you are able to enjoy your every single day as if it's your last day of your life. If you're sleeping with the feeling that this is it, even if life ends in this moment, I have lived fully, that's the sign that you are on the right path.
Amazing. Your mantra when parenting gets overwhelming.
Build your support system. Like, have a partnership with your partner who can hold space for you, because you will lose it a lot of times, but you need a emotionally safe space. But that you will have to build. It's a hard work.
Amazing. You're so inspiring, Miss Shruti. I'm so inspired. This was so insightful. Thank you so much for sharing all this with me and my audience today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting. It was a beautiful conversation. While sharing also, there are so many reflections that I go through.
Absolutely.
Learning so much.
Even I was going back and back to my situations कि मेरे साथ भी ऐसा होता है. I think मेरे audience के साथ भी same होने वाला है when they are going to listen to this episode. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode till the end. अगर ये episode आपको helpful, insightful और informational लगा हो, do not forget to share with a parent who needs to see this episode. And like, subscribe करना बिल्कुल मत भूलना. Bye.